Greetings, residents. Welcome to another installment of our Front Porch Talks being held here at Carnwath Farms on the front porch of the administration building. Another nice day after a heavy rain deluge last night, so I hope that everyone is recovering from that storm. But again, just a beautiful sunny time out here at Carnwath. So once again, as we enter a weekend time of the year, please take advantage of our parks. Speaking of parks and events, I want to start off our discussion today talking about two events upcoming on this particular weekend on the Saturday, June the 11th, and then I'll also go into just a little bit of a preview of our board meeting that will be held next Monday night, June the 13th. But first, to this weekend, we have two events, important events taking place in the area on Saturday, June the 11th. The first will be at 11 o'clock a.m. out in Fishkill. And this will be a dedication of the statute in honor of Sachs Daniel Nenham. This ceremony will start out at Fishkill, and I'm just looking at it. This will be at the intersection of routes 52 and 82. That's at the Arrowhead, Park area. Again, we will be unveiling. Actually, the town of Fishkill will be unveiling native. Chief Nenham's statute. It's beautiful. I think about 7-foot tall statute. And this will be a commemoration, really, for the whole area since, the Wappinger tribe inhabited, this entire area at one time in the past. I believe there's parking over at Duchess Stadium and perhaps another location or two. Bring your own, foldable chairs. I don't think that they will have any, seats, or not many, available for guests. But this is a great event honoring one of our Revolutionary War veterans. And so come on out. Also on the 11th, starting at noon, 12 noon, out at Messier Park in the village of Wappinger Falls will be the annual Festival of the Falls. Each year, there are a number of events for young and old alike. Also, a number of tents, booths, food carts, food trucks that will be available, throughout the afternoon hours. Also, there will be tours of the Messier homestead throughout the afternoon, and a number of our service organizations, such as Rotary, will have a tent, a booth there, including a membership drive. The town of Wappinger, the village, will all have people present to answer any questions that you may have. As to the town, we'll be handing out the last of the remaining 2021 town guides. We're getting ready to publish our 2022 edition. Joey Cavazzini and I went over the final proofs the other day. So stay tuned for that annual publication that will soon come out. I'd also like to thank Mike Sheehan. This is separate from those two events. Mike Sheehan for his efforts, those of his team, to pave about 18 roads this year. We've been continuing since I took office to try to pave 5 to 7 miles of road each year. So 18 new roads will be entered on the list. I believe they're already started at Marlarville Road. There was a hiccup because of equipment breakdown, but your roads hopefully will get paid this summer. If anyone has concerns about their roadways, they see potholes, and they're not on the list that will be paved this year, please let Mike Sheehan know over at the town highway garage. So please come out to our events, and there'll be more happening throughout the summer. With respect to our upcoming board meeting, I like to try to give a preview from time to time of some of the items that will be coming before the town board. Of course, a reminder, you can watch it live during the meeting. Also, we will have tape versions available after the meeting, especially on our town website. During this meeting, one of the important items that we'll be addressing is the continuation of our efforts to protect our environment and also to address a number of points that were raised in the town's 2010 comprehensive plan. At this meeting, we'll be hearing a report on the efforts, the initiative that I undertook to protect the source water. It's a source water protection plan that is addressed to protecting the waters, further protecting them actually, in our aquifers. So we were able to get a grant funding a couple years ago, created a SWAT team that would look at this. So we'll be receiving the report and recommendations on what we can do further. At the top of the list is, of course, roadway salt. They'll be proposing for the board to consider alternate solutions such as brine solution, and hopefully be able to perhaps get some grant funding for that. So this is going to be an important item, and out of that I'm proposing that we pass legislation that will add further protections to our aquifers, especially the two key ones that are the source of 3 of our wellheads in the town of Wappinger. Also, during this meeting, we'll be talking further about some additional sheriff's patrols for the town. We've had several discussions, including when the Sheriff's Department provided their report a few meetings ago, and we're looking at the increasing the frequency of town patrols, also stationary stops. It's the time of year also with ATVs, mopeds, and a lot of speeding on our local roads takes place. And so we're trying to step up that protection. Plus, we're seeing a lot more activity, in our throughout the town. There has been some increase in vandalism, which we try to stop as soon as it's discovered. So watch that. The highway garage. We've had several discussions. We had bids on the reconstruction of that, the renovation. That will hopefully be finalized during this meeting. So that's probably 40 years in the making, long overdue, and I think has been really a dream project for many in the past. Now with bond funding and some additional funding that we'll need to approve, that's soon to become a reality for the town. We have some other issues that we want to explore. We're trying to initiate Councilwoman Bettina's project is to try to get closed captioning of some nature for our board meetings, our various board meetings. And if we can find the right vendor, we'll probably be one of the first in the area to initiate this sort of assistance for our residents who have difficulty with hearing and other incapacities. So let's hope that we are able to come up with some additional information for the board's consideration. Among some other proposals, we'll be hopefully finalizing the arrangement for our community gardens and the license agreement that the Kolb family will enter into in the town to help manage that in time for midsummer and fall crops. We hope this will become a reality very soon. Frederick will provide his monthly update on our financial condition, and that is of interest to everyone. We have seen an uptick in the last month's mortgage receipts. It seems like there is still some refinancing going on, and because of the limited amount of housing availability here, we'll be talking about any impacts that may have going forward. So a lot to be covered during our board meeting. Please come on out, participate if you can, but also if you're not able to tune us on in your TV at our cable channels and also at our live feed in our town website. So please, if you have any questions, come on by to the town hall of any matter. We're here to answer. Each one of the departments, including my office, is open to receive your questions, inquiries, and requests for assistance. So please come on out again on Saturday to the 2 different events. And until soon, please stay safe and remain well. Thank you very much. Have a great day.